me, there's no bigger adrenaline rush than getting to perform in front of a crowd every night. But my brothers and I weren't always so comfortable on stage, and it took years of practice and rehearsing before we felt like we were ready to put on the best possible show we could. Now we've had the chance to try a whole new kind of performing, acting in Camp Rock 1 and 2 and the Jonas series, and I'm definitely hooked.
My biggest unfulfilled goal is probably acting. I'd love to do more of it. I'm proud of the acting I've done, but I want to do more major stuff.
Since the dawn of theater, it's always been about the two faces of comedy and drama, and the great actors of the world are masters in both. So one of my major goals while we're here on our European tour is to get training in both of these areas from the experts.
It's gonna be awesome. Here we go.
My first stop, one of the oldest comedic theaters in all of Italy, Teatro Carro dei Comici, which means the chariot of comedy.
I like the mask. I like the chair.
Oh!
I consider myself a pretty funny guy, but many people say that comedy is the hardest kind of acting to do.
And I get a costume, right? Do we get a costume too?
You are like an Italian actor. You frighten the other. Ah!
Oh, I scare them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Your eyes are like the moon.
Your eyes are like the moon. Okay. Yes.
Getting to be a comedic actor for a day was great.
Hey, guys.
Because let's face it, I've always loved to make people laugh. But as an actor, I'm only halfway there. Dramatic acting is all about embracing a character. So it's time to step out of my comfort zone and hone my craft. At the birthplace of modern theater and home to William Shakespeare, one of our world's most respected poets and playwrights. Today I'm visiting the Royal Shakespeare Theatre in Stratford-upon-Avon.
This is a 1,000-seat theatre.
My challenge, to attempt a scene from one of Shakespeare's most famous plays. And I brought along my friend Isabella Soren from Disney Channel Germany to be an honest critic of my dramatic skills.
Okay, Joe, you ready to do some acting now?
I think I'm ready as I'll ever be.
This is your audition for the Royal Shakespeare Company.
Okay, perfect.
Will you make me believe that I'm not sent for you? Come on, man, you can do this.
Okay. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worst payment. Worst payment.
Yeah. So, yeah, the wording's weird because it's 400-year-old language.
I prithee vent to folly.
Actually, you said prithee.
Oh, prithee.
But actually it means I pray thee.
I get a little bit, I wouldn't say nervous, but a little shaken up when I first started reading the script. I was like, I'm going to do this, but of course I'm up for it. I prithee vent thy folly. Okay, I'm figuring out what's going on here.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for this? Now we need to rehearse the fight. Face me. You're going to catch my arm. Then you're going to smack your own hand on your own knee. And you're going to go,
yeah.
Ah! The trick in stage fighting is to hurt yourself, not your colleague.
Yeah.
Now we need the real thing. We need some atmosphere, I figured. Can we have some lights, please? Okay. Let's back up and do it from the top.
It's a funny thing. I can get up in front of 20,000 people without a second thought. But right here, right now, on this stage, I am really nervous.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for thee.
There's for thee, and there, and there.
All you people mad?
Woo! And look, your critic in the front row.
What do you think? What do you think?
It was perfect.
It's an amazing learning process, and I love to dive into more of Shakespeare and try to understand it even more, and the language a little bit.
Joe, you're a natural. I don't know what to say, really, except that you just stood up there like you've done it all your life.
I think the things I've learned has really been a helpful guide into the kind of future that I want to go towards, and an encouragement to know that I can do this. And just like our music, it was a dream that we followed, and it came true.
Did you ever think your dreams